So welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. Today we're doing another episode of new features that I haven't shown before. This is where we take a look at all the little new things that EA has put into this year's game. Now I do enjoy making these videos and I think today's episode is going to be a good one as well, so I hope you do enjoy. And if you do enjoy, remember to leave a thumbs up for me, it does support the channel. And if you're new around here and you want to know all the latest FIFA 20 news, career mode stuff, new features, hit the subscribe button today so you don't miss anything. So you may or may not have noticed that Pep Guardiola got a little bit of an update in FIFA 20. We're going to run the comparison and I'll tell you about it. So on the left we have FIFA 19, on the right is FIFA 20. So what's changed? Well, to me it looks a little bit older, but also some differences in the beard as well. He's got more of a neck beard. Also there's a lot more like white hair or grey hair. It wouldn't be really grey, it looks more white in the beard as well. So pretty much he looks a year older, or even a few years older to be honest. And he's also got a sweater on. That's probably just part of the manager customization thing. But yeah, those were the main differences. His face did get a little bit of an update. Now Guardiola wasn't the only manager to receive an update. They've also updated Diego Simeone. I believe his face has stayed the same, but the clothes have been updated. He normally wears that all black gear when he goes on the pitch in real life. So FIFA 20 has the all black. And basically, that's the only update to him. I don't think the face has changed, but it's good to see the more realistic clothing on him as well. So as you know, FIFA Career Mode does have a few different warm-up cutscenes before certain matches. And I think this one is a new one. I haven't seen this one before. This one was found on Reddit by Asilter. And as you can see, it's like a warm-up scene where the guy's taking shots in the penalty area. Now, I don't know why you would be practicing something like that, and I don't know why they're not kicking it towards a keeper. It looks like just another player there, and he's wearing a bib, obviously no gloves as well. It doesn't really make sense, but at least you can see like a half-empty stadium in the background, some Sky Sports advertising. We're going to talk about that soon as well. And yeah, basically just a new cutscene, but I don't really see it that often though, so it must be like an EFL sort of cutscene, because I haven't seen this one in the Premier League much. But yeah, it is a new one and it is in FIFA 20 Career Mode. But it doesn't really make sense, because wouldn't you be shooting at a keeper or something like that? Now you may have noticed, or you may not have noticed, but Sky Sports has been advertising now in EFL Championship games in FIFA 20. So you'll see the banners come up around the stadium. Also, by the way, they have the new EFL broadcast package. It's a generic package, but it's just molded into different competitions, new color schemes and all that. So I think it looks much better. That's a new thing as well. But going back to Sky Sports, it wasn't really in FIFA 19. You wouldn't really see Sky Sports advertising. But for some reason, it is now in FIFA 20. And you'll notice it when you're playing EFL games. Now, if you've taken a look at the West Ham Stadium in FIFA 20, you might have noticed something different. Now, in FIFA 19, as you can see, around the, I guess the circle or the circumference of the stadium, you'll notice that there is like a fake green sort of AstroTurf. It's not really AstroTurf, but I don't even know what it's called to be honest. But if you take a look at FIFA 20, that green stuff is gone and it is replaced with the proper like West Ham colours. It's got like that purpley maroon colour that West Ham has. It's got the logo there as well, and it's got text on there as well. So that's an upgrade that they did in FIFA 20. I'm pretty sure that reflects the real life stadium as well, so it is a nice little detail that they've changed. So this one is a career mode feature, and it's not really a new feature, it's just improved on FIFA 19. But in FIFA 19, you know, the player of the month for La Liga, you would have your little cutscene with the trophy and stuff, but it was using a generic trophy, I believe. This year, they've updated it to use the official La Liga player of the month trophy, and you can see in the screenshot right there, it's like a red trophy, and that's what they use in real life as well, so it's nice that they're using the official one now. In FIFA 19, a few clubs had their European kit number styles and fonts, and Man United was one of those clubs in FIFA 19 that had it, but in FIFA 20, I have some sad news for United fans. They've actually lost the European kit number and style. So when you're playing UEFA competitions, you use the Premier League numbers and fonts and stuff. So here's what it looked like in FIFA 19. You would have a different style. There wouldn't be any Premier League logos on the numbers. But in FIFA 20, this is United in a European competition, and they're using the Premier League kit numbers. Now, obviously, me being a United fan, I'm a bit upset about this, but I'm not sure why they got rid of it, because it's not like PES has like an exclusive license or they got a UEFA license in their game. So I don't know why it sort of impacted the kit numbers, but it has, and they've lost it. If you play at the Manchester City Stadium and you watch the whole match day introduction and you get to the lineup stage, you will actually hear the fans singing the Blue Moon song, and that's a new feature in FIFA 20 this year. It's similar to what Liverpool fans sing, like You'll Never Walk Alone in the game. This is like the same thing, but for Man City, obviously. So, yeah, it's a brand new thing. I will play the clip now. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted, but you might have to turn your volume up a bit to hear it. But there is a song in the background. Now, I'm not sure if this is just for Champions League nights or for Premier League matches as well, but before the game starts at the Man City Stadium, you will see this new seat artwork thing, whatever you want to call it, and it says City on there, and it's got the blue and white colours that represent Manchester City. So that's a nice little detail that they've added in this year as well for Man City. This year the referees have changed a little bit. They're not actual people that you run into and stuff. They're more hollow, so you can run through them. They're sort of like a ghost or a shadow thing. And I'm not sure if that's for like online issues or something, but they've decided to change it. It is what it is. It is a video game at the end of the day, so it doesn't really matter. In FIFA 19, they introduced tifos or banners, those big artwork things that the stadium has at the start of the game. And in FIFA 20, they've added a lot more now this year. So what I'm going to do is put a little compilation together of all the new ones that I've found so far. It's probably not the full list, but I think I've covered at least a lot of them. So I hope you do enjoy this compilation. Now those were some of the tier 4s. I'm probably missing a few, but if I am, make sure you leave a comment on the ones that I missed, and I'm sure we're going to do another part in this series, so I'll include them in another video. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy that little compilation. As you can see, there is a lot of new tier 4s in there, a lot of legends. They're pretty much based on the icons that FIFA 20 has in Ultimate Team, so regardless, it is a nice touch. So this was a fun video to make. I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you learned something. If you want to know more about FIFA 20, make sure you subscribe today if you're new. And if you want to watch another FIFA 20 video of mine, make sure you hit the card in the middle. It'll take you to another good video. I'll see you next time.